Hi folks, Dino Bob here, and we're in Arborea Paleozoo this time, and we're going to put in a Ceolophysis flock. This will be to the right as you enter the zoo, so we're going to start in the plaza as usual. You can see a little bit of the signage there with the animal silhouettes on the lower wall. And the main gate into the park. As we go down through it, note the Paleoflora gates, and we're headed for the entrance/welcome building here right now because I've been modifying it a bit. You can see skylights up there now, so it's a lot brighter in here, which was something I wanted to do. It was just a little too dark before. Still haven't decided on the left, but on the right I moved the skeleton and the restoration around a little bit to take better advantage of the light, and that also made me want to change the color of the restoration statue. So let's go back out and we will head to what normally would have been a right turn, and it will be a left because we're going in the other direction. To the Triassic portion of the park. It will involve going past this stone arch and into the park area. And on the left you can see some sort of screening type structure to hide the animals, save them for a reveal inside the park, and a little bit of the backstage structure in the far back there. So let's head under the arch, and you can see Paleoflora on the hill on the right, and on the left we have the first viewing area into the Ceolophysis area. I can see that I didn't get the screen on in time for this video, but we have this sort of shaded area where guests can come up and take a look into the habitat. The animals can get right up against the glass. And this was built while we were still dealing with the fact that fences will let the guests see through, but modular glass won't. So in the background of that zoom in there, you can see the other viewing area, which gives a different angle into the habitat. You can see the raised area to the left, which we just left, and the faux stump there, one of the new animal enrichments, which is also a feeder. So as we move along the path here, you can see some fencing with window in it, and if guests are tall enough, they can get a glimpse into the habitat here. We'll jump and see if we can see anything here in a moment. Come on, jump. Yeah, it's a little too fast on that jump, but it does actually work. You get a very brief glimpse of the animals inside there. Oh well. Big open space here for an upcoming build. That's a little bit down the line. And as we come around the path, we will come past these flowering bushes and go into the other viewing area. This is the duplication of the structure that was the first one, with a little bit different surrounding on the left and right, and in the area that separates the viewing area from the main path. So there's the viewing area on the left. You can see the elevated area there, both in the center with the rocks and high up against the far wall, rocks on the inside of the habitat, and that screening structure you saw earlier in the video on the outside. And these guys have been flocking together quite well since the update. They still have some issues navigating over pure rocks. The inverse kinetics don't always line their feet up very well. They're running over to the left, and that's where we have a nesting area for them. It's a little more private for them over there, so they won't get disturbed during that part. And in the far back corner on the right is the keeper entrance into the habitat. So we're going to come back out around the other side, which still needs a lot of landscaping. That will be upcoming in the park as well. And we're back out here, and we're going to run around through this undeveloped area, past the back of the Jadochta area, and come around to the back of the Ceolophysis habitat. You can see a path here through the grass, and we're going to go down it now that we've gotten to it. Take a look at the back of the Oviraptor and Protoceratops habitat, who can't see much of the animals there. There's some in the center of the screen. Anyway, let's get back to this habitat, because that's what this video is for. Down the path we go. And you can see a covered area here, and a small area where the keepers can get into the exhibit. You see a window into the building. They can get in there too for working with the animals. So we've got this sheltered area path, a little bit of keeper work area through there, covered over nicely to keep them from the sun, and still needs a door. I wanted this building to be a little lower than the usual 4 meters, and that always raises problems with doors. Very bare bones in here. Some straw beds for the animals, and a view into the habitat so keepers can check on the sliding gate that lets the animals in or out of the straw bed nesting area. They have a secondary straw bed nesting area as we go up. You can see the rocky area, and part of the point of the rocky area on the lower right of the habitat that you can see there is that there's more straw beds in there for them. It also can let them get up high and look down a little bit on the habitat. Guests can see them from both of the viewing areas if they go up there. The area in the top right area right now is the nesting area. That's another reason for those little jump up viewing windows, just to keep it hard for the guests to be staring and calling and whatever while the animals are nesting. You can see how the structure attaches to the main area, to the area. There's the nesting area, more in specific. Anyway, in the background, the building attaching to the main entrance intro area, some of the animals coming down from the higher portion of the exhibit area. So that's our habitat. It was a little bit different from some that I built before for these animals. We're going back up now to look at the whole park as it currently stands. Just these 3 animals. The park is doing well, but it's sandbox, so that's not really that significant. You can see path going around in the upper right hand corner, and we're going to be moving over to that side of the map in the next Arborea videos, which I think I've got one more McKellar Station video before we're back in here, and I hope you'll join me for that. If you've liked this video, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment. It all helps. Like hearing from folks. And I hope to answer as quickly as I can. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope to see you in another one. Till next time, be kind to each other out there. Take care. And that's pretty much it. So, Dan and Bob signing off for this time. Bye now.